Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I always think I have so much more time than I actually do. So I had literally a minute, and I'm like trying to log into my callers. So I'm sorry, people. Everybody who is patiently waiting on Blog Talk, I'm sorry that I'm a procrastinator. So here's the deal. If you are listening on a podcast, iHeart, Apple, via Rude Rangers TV or the Rude Rangers app, or on one of my Blog Talk, Spreaker, iHeart, Apple. If you want to watch me live, you can join me live every Monday at noon on YouTube. My words are catching up with my mouth. Or is it my mind that's catching up with my mouth? Oh, my goodness. It was a long weekend. It was such a phenomenal weekend, but it was a long weekend. A good weekend, a really good weekend. Hope the friends celebrate their birthday. So I'm a Gemini. Most of my friends are Gemini. So it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. Thank you so much, everybody on social media who reached out and said happy birthday. I love every single one of you. Even if you didn't wish me a happy birthday, I have so much love for you. So you can join me on live every Monday on YouTube. You can watch the repeats or the restreaming of the shows on Rude Rangers TV, WSCS, which is a station, YouTube, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, I think Apple TV. I'm out there. So here's the thing. You can see me in a lot of different places, but if you want to watch me live, it's here. So I'm going to say hi to some people who just are watching me live on YouTube. That's Cindy Cheryl Orlando. Oh, my God. Hey, Cheryl, I love you. Hey, Adam. Hi. I'm just going to lean in and Mahesh. Hey, Mahesh, how are you? Breezy Ray, how are you? And, of course, Genevieve, she is just such an amazing soul from Canada. Mahesh, where are you watching from today? Cheryl, I know where you are. Breezy Ray with Sabrina, where are you tuning in from today? Let me know if you're on YouTube. Let me know where you're from so I can give a shout out. Oh, Costa Rica! Breezy Ray and Sabrina are from Costa Rica. I love that. I really want to go there. So hey, if you want to help my publicist set up an event for me there, I would be all in on that. Genevieve, as most of you already know, is in Canada. Okay, so enough about that. So you guys, here's the deal. I have callers that call in and they wait 15 minutes before I even can get, they wait 15 minutes in the call log to get a chance to ask a question for the show. So my number one priority is always the callers that call in. So if you want to call in, it's 845-277-9131 is the call-in number. You can ask a question or connect with a loved one on the other side. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a channel. I feel like I'm in a circus act right now. These are me juggling fake balls. We'll stop that. No. Okay. Oh, I've got my goofy on today. I am so goofy today. Hey, Skip from Atlanta. It's not Skip. I'm sorry. It's Sandy from Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta, thank you for checking in. And then there's Mahesh. Mahesh, I am so sorry if I mispronounce your name. I don't want to just call you by your last name, which is Rajput, but I think I'm just going to call you M because I don't want to disrespect you by mispronouncing your name. Okay. If I do say your area code on Blog Talk, please take me off of speakerphone because the background noise is really disturbing. And I already have my phone on speakerphone, so I can use it for all of my one-man setup show here. Dun, dun, dun. And, no, I have not been drinking, but it's fair for you to think that right now. It's literally noon on a Monday. You might be watching this on Rude Rangers TV at 6 p.m. on a Monday and think, wow, she's already had some wine. No, I have not. Oh, yeah. Okay, Mahesh, from now on I'm going to try to remember I can call you Bobby and Fareed. I hope that's your name. I'm going to go in a little closer. I'm sorry for everybody watching on big TVs. Fareed. Okay, Fareed. I think your name is Fareed. Hey, okay, if you want to call in, 845-277-9131. If you cannot call in and you have a question, please put it on the chat section of YouTube. I'll try to get to it. There's no promise, but I will. So I'm going to skip off of this really quick, and I'm going to come over here. And 780, you're the first caller today. How can I help you today?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. It's Jay calling from Canada. Thanks, Toni.
Hey, Jay. Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I had a moment last week where I had to take some time off. I had some really bad thoughts of harming myself, and I just wondered where that come from. So I don't know what to do in a way to find out what it is.
Okay.
So
the first thing I'm going to say is I'm really sorry that happened. It's a very difficult time in the whole world right now, and I want you to know you're not alone with that. Many people are going through just devastating times right now. But the first thing I'm going to do, Jay, is I'm going to make sure you're clear, and I get a note. So for you, everybody listening and re-listening, oh, no, you are not, because I can't even get those words out without going there. So we're going to start clearing everybody. So if you're new to my show, I do this healing work called clearing. And it literally, the angels, Holy Spirit, whatever deity you work with, come in and start removing the energies that no longer serve you. Okay? Oh, this is a lot of, between the heart and the throat is where I feel this big ball of energy, Jay. So hopefully that will be released soon. What I'm going to tell you is I would implore you to get out of the what's going on in the world and only focus in on your immediate circle. So, and I know sometimes even our immediate circle isn't the best place to go, but right now there's so there's so much division being deliberately caused in this world. And believe me, I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's very, it's extremely intentional. If you can keep people, it's book, Divide and Conquer.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And for everybody else listening also, whether you believe in conspiracy theorists, or this or that or the other thing, anything designed to divide people, to create a division, it is not good. It's not good. And it happens with religions. It happens with every aspect of every life, okay? So what I'm going to say is stay out of as much of that information as you can for now. Build yourself back up. Bring the light from the sun into you, and let that regenerate and recharge you. Okay, you're still not clear. We're going to continue to clear this throughout the show. Don't go anyplace, because before the end of the show, I'm going to click back on you, and I'm going to see how you're feeling. I do feel it. It's very tight in you. I do feel it pulling out of that right shoulder area, though. So you might feel it, you might not. But by the end of the show, I'm going to click back to you, and I'm going to see how you're doing. Just make sure you're okay. But until then, I'll be clearing other people, talking to other people. You'll get those clearings, too. So, Jay, please hold tight, and thank you for calling in. I'll be back to you in a moment. Okay, so if anybody out there, is having these difficulties right now, it's normal to a certain extent, but I legally have to say, reach out to a facility to get help. Now, if you know you're not going to harm yourself, you're just having these thoughts, reach out to somebody you can trust, okay? But legally, I should stop doing finger quotes. I put my hands behind my back. Legally, I have to say, if you're having thoughts of harming yourself, reach out to a professional. Now that I've said what I have to say legally, I'm also going to say it's a very difficult time in the world. And we have been through quite a bit over the past year or so. It's normal at this point in time, with everything going on and all the judgment and all the division, to feel very defeated at moments. And believe me, I could do a 5-hour show on the outcome of what has happened over the past year. So being in lockdown, being in your house, being isolated, being separated from family and friends and loved ones, not being able to live our life scientifically. Yeah, I'm going to use that word, and I'm going to use it appropriately, unlike some of the scientists out there using it. Scientifically, and every psychiatrist in the world will tell you the outcome of that would be devastating for most people. We are here to create, recreate, to fly, to be free, and to live our lives, to enjoy them. So, and it's not that I don't believe the big C isn't real. I believe it's real. I also believe it was mishandled. I believe things were done that didn't need to be done, and things are being done now that do not need to be done. And if you don't like my answer, I completely understand. Please don't argue with me. Argue with the angels. Argue with your guides. Don't argue with me, because I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to tell you what they tell me every single time, no two ways about it. And every reader that I have watched online says the exact same thing. Every psychic that I talk to that's worth anything, and sorry if you're not getting information from the light says the exact same thing. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to the very next caller, who is 770.
Hello.
Hey, how can I help you today?
This is Sandy, and I need to have some clarification on what's going on with a legal thing.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to find out what, where it stands and all that stuff. It's with my brother.
Okay, so do you want to, let's get this right to the end result. Do you want to know, are you going to, is this a win or a lose situation for you?
Right.
Yes, okay, correct. So you want to, you know what, I'm just going to be really super honest here, and I'm going to tell you straight up, there's not going to be a winner in this situation, emotionally, psychologically. There's not going to be a winner, okay? Who will get the verdict? Who will get the verdict, on the other hand? I feel like it's going to, what I'm hearing as of this moment, and this depends on a couple of things, I hear it's going to be a compromise. There's going to be a compromise in the verdict, okay? And I'm going to tell you, legal situations, that's what judges do. Judges, like, they kind of, that's where it sits now, no matter what it is. It's they negotiate things out now. They just kind of negotiate things out. The legal system has changed a bit, along with everything. Anyway, let's get back on topic here. I am just going to say I feel like there's not going to be a winner here. You're both going to lose a bit of, well, first of all, and I wish I was joking with this, but you've already lost a bit of your sanity over this. You've also lost a bit of your ability to, they're using the word compromise, and I know you might not agree with that. I know you might not think that that's accurate, but it's okay. It's okay. It's the way they're used. Sometimes the way they use a word and the way it comes across might be two different things. Emotionally and psychologically, you're both going to suffer. If you two can here's what I'm going to say. There's just not going to be a winner in this one, love. Yeah, you might walk away with something, but you're not going to win. You're not going to win, and that's all they're saying. And I'm really sorry. And there is no. They're going to say one more thing. They're not done. I wanted it to be done, but apparently I'm not in charge here. They're like, nope, keep going. There may be a right and wrong. There may be a person who is right and there may be a person who is wrong, but both of you think you are the right person, even if one of you knows you're not. And so right and wrong does not always determine what should happen, because and I've been in plenty of situations, and especially with family, where I thought I was right, but in the end, I wish I would not have cared about that. But that's me personally, and I'm going to say, you do what you do. You do what you have to do. I do feel like this is going to be one of those cases where it's just going to be compromised, and you're going to think, I went through all of that for this. And here we are. Now, I'm not saying you're not fighting a good fight. I'm just saying this is where it is as of right now, and it may end up being there for a bit of time. So figure out a way to manage the outcome, and that's what's going to move you forward with a bit of ease and happiness. Okay?
Okay. By manage the outcome, what do you mean?
whatever the judge decides, whatever the verdict is here, find a way to manage your feelings about it, to be okay with it, no matter what it is. Remember, things were determined. A lot of things were destined, even though we want to believe we have control over things, but a lot of things are destined. And always remember, no one can ever take what is meant for you, and everybody has a path in life that they are following. So whatever the verdict is or whatever decision is made, find a way to manage to be okay with it, to manage your emotions, to be okay with it, to not be upset. Because I do feel like there's going to be a compromise, and you're going to feel like it's not right. This is the way it should be, and that's that. And you might be right about that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not here casting judgment. I'm just here telling you what they're telling me. And I do really that is helpful for you. But what I am going to do, don't go anyplace yet, what I am going to do is I'm going to do a clearing that's the fairest and most just verdict comes in for this. And right now I'm getting a no because I'm going backwards. So I'm going to clear that now and hope that this helps bring some peace and a better outcome to this. Okay? So thank you for calling, and I do hope that in the end, however this comes down, it's best for everyone involved. So, and I want to put you back on, like I want to take you off, I want to put you back on the air, but I have a feeling the questions I want to ask you, because I have a feeling this involves something of a sensitive nature, but I don't want to do that on the air. So that's why I actually muted you, because I feel like this has something to do with something of a sensitive nature, and I don't want to put that on the air. So I'm going to go to YouTube really quick. I'm going to look at if there's any questions. Okay. What about Zanan's feelings and moves towards me in a week? Okay, so for Fareed, Zanan, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say give it time. Don't be like within a week. I feel like everything is going to fall into place exactly the way it's supposed to. But I feel like if you push, that's exactly what you'll do. It'll be like, gone, done. I'm going to tell you that you're going to have some, okay. In your mind, you're going to have a light bulb moment, an epiphany. All of a sudden, you know what, Fareed? All of a sudden, and I feel like this might happen by Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday, something's going to click. You're going to have this thought, knowing, or this understanding, and you're going to go, oh, my goodness, like, how did I not see this before? Whatever it is for you, it's going to come in very, very strong, and it's going to give you clarity on the situation. I feel like sometimes we get a little so in our head with our thoughts, obsessive thinking. I obsessively think about everything. That we don't take the time to be silent and let the information come to us, okay? So I feel like if you just know everything is going to be okay, and all of a sudden you're going to have this light bulb moment, and all of a sudden you're going to be able to say, okay, now I can move in the direction that's best. Okay? So know that, excuse me, and allow it to unfold naturally. There's a natural order of things, for sure, there is. And then Genevieve, I haven't. No, I have not. I would be shopping right now if I won the lottery. No, I'd still be on air. I'd be planning to shop afterwards. Genevieve, you are such a sweetie. Okay, I'm going to go to the next caller, 845. How are you today?
Hello, I'm doing fine. And you? Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely, my pleasure. How may I help you?
Okay. Can you please see how I'm doing economically, financially? Any changes that are coming?
Okay, so yeah, there are changes that are coming. So you might not like my answer, but I'm not here to please people. Apparently, I'm not here to please people. I'm here to give them the truth. People don't always like the truth. That's just all I know. So 3 changes are coming, but 2 of them have to come from you. One change is you have, how do I say this? You have to look at the way that you look at money and the way you spend money, and then your finances will change. So when I say the way you look at money, like where is your consciousness with money? Are you in a place where you have a very powerful wealth or abundance consciousness? And then the second thing is how you spend money. And well, we won't go into that right now because that's just that. Now, the third change is there is a little, and when I say a little, I mean there's a little more coming in. When this comes in, again, really look at your relationship with the way you look at money, how you feel about money, and how you how you spend money. Okay, so I'm not saying this is you. I don't think this is you, but I'm just going to say the change that the answer you want to hear. Yes, more money is going to come in for you. Yes, that's going to happen. The answer you don't want to hear is maybe you have to look at how you think money works and what you deserve in money. So, having said that, here's what I'm going to say really quick. If you're watching on WSCS, thank you so much for watching. You can watch the rest of this show on Rude Rangers TV or on my YouTube station. And if you'd like a private session, you can go to TONIG.info. That's ToniG.info. Okay, now back to the show. That's my little commercial in the middle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the thing. When we are growing up, we grow up with a certain way that we believe about money, how much money we should have, how much money is appropriate, how we spend money. Do we get, did our parents get money and just making it? Did we have extra money? Did we earn money? All of these things go to our programming. And even though we might make a lot more money as adults, we will spend and end up with the same amount as adults if we don't change our consciousness about. And our money consciousness says we deserve to have security and safety financially. we deserve to have our dream amount. Now, for everybody listening, everybody re-listening, I'm going to just click over to the YouTube thing so I can get a time on it. We're at 30 minutes. And I'm going to do a clearing that's really strong and powerful and found. I don't think I've ever been this animated during one of my shows. I'm sorry I keep laughing, but I'm kind of just cracking myself up today, and I'm kind of loving it. I'm going to do this clearing on wealth, and I've done it in a lot of my other shows. And by the way, if you go back to my other shows and re-listen or re-watch my other shows, I do a lot of clearings on self-love, which when we love ourselves, everything flows to us. We know what we deserve. We don't put limits on ourselves, okay? And I know, you're going to say, oh, I do love myself. Okay, do you, when you look in the mirror, do you go, oh, this is what I'm working with? Do you love the way you communicate with other people? Do you love every aspect of you? Or do you make those little comments to yourself, that was so stupid, how could I do that? That was a mistake. Oh, what are they thinking about me? You know, when you unconditionally love yourself, you don't give a happy hoo-hoo what anybody thinks about anything about you. Like, people say I show too much cleavage on my show. This is my response. What's your problem with cleavage? Don't make me bust out in a bikini. That's my thing. Don't ever see me on the beach in a thong. If you don't like my booty cleavage, you will not like my booty cleavage. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't care what anybody says or thinks or does about me. Really don't. No matter what. I wouldn't be here doing this if I gave a happy holla about what anybody thinks about me, what I do, how I do it. Because believe me, people in my own family do not love my work. They don't. Okay? And it's okay. That's their journey. That's their path. Okay, now we're at the 32-minute mark, and I'm going to do the clearing. So forget the 30-minute mark, unless you want to be re-lectured again. The 32-minute mark, and I'm going to do a clearing on wealth. And what I really should do is self-love, but we're going to start with wealth. I'm going to do 3 clearings in a row. These are going to be really big clearings. I want you to listen to them over and over and over again, not just so I can get the ratings. I get those all day. No, seriously, so that you can keep clearing this and come back and come back to the 33-minute mark and do this clearing every week. So I am comfortable with wealth. For you, everybody listening, everybody re-listening, I'm getting a no, so we're going to clear that. And I'm going to keep going, so don't go anyplace. You might start to feel hot, cold, stuff pulling out of you, leaning forward, leaning back. Whatever you're feeling right now, go with it. I release through breath like that. So apparently I'm not comfortable with wealth either. Well, my bank account could have told us all that. I am comfortable with large amounts of money, so we're going to clear that, okay? And that's even bigger. Now, don't go anyplace because I'm going to keep going with this. Do not go anyplace. We're going to clear this money thing today, and I want you to come back and do it again and again and again. I'm not going to stay on money. I am going to take more callers off of Blog Talk. I am going to take more off of YouTube. But right now, let's get this money thing down because, you know, we have a love-hate relationship with money. We love it and we want it, but we hate that we don't have it. And we're always afraid of what everybody's going to think about how much money we do or don't have. If we have this amount, we're comfortable. If we go below that amount, we start to panic. Now, fear, when you're in fear with money, I'm going to tell you something. That is going to be something that takes you under, because fear brings in more fear and shows that to you. Okay, so last clearing on money for right now, and this one, I deserve the amount of wealth that I want, and I get a no, so we're going to clear that. Okay, that's from the 33 to the 35-ish minute mark. 2 minutes to do those 3 huge clearings. That will change your financial situation. Some people notice changes right away. Other people notice changes in about a month. Now, if you're on YouTube and you have a question, please put it in the comments section. I will try to get to you. I am going to go back to Blog Talk and answer some more of those questions in one moment. But I want to add one more clearing, and this is self-love. And self-love is everything. So we have unconditional love for self, and I get a no, and I'm clearing that now, or the Holy Spirit angels are coming in and clearing that now. And you will feel this either now or later. You will not have a bad reaction to it. You should just feel stuff being pulled out of you. Or let me not say it that way. That freaks people out. Like energy, angels coming in and taking old, outdated programs, thoughts, energy freaks people out, but don't let it freak you out. Just go with it. Okay, I'm going to take one YouTube thing from Breezy Ray. I would love to say hi to my mom and dad and would love some advice. Okay, that's a lot of questions, Ray. Okay, so Ray, for the financial stuff, just re-listen to this show again and again, and all of that will get better. So Ray, your mom and dad, right away a couple popped in. These are either your parents or your grandparents. They were a little fuller. They were not thin, but they were not really thick, okay? They're together, standing side by side, holding hands. I'm down here. You can't see my hand. I'm going to go. Holding hands. I'm going to tell you right now, okay. There's a little bit. I'm going to do my best with this. The first thing everybody from the other side says is, "We love you. We're watching you. We're always with you." And we do need those reminders. My mom passed in February, and I'm like, Mom, where are you, Mom? Like I need to be reminded she's just always with me, and I need her to confirm that always for me. It's crazy. They are saying your sister's surgery is going to be fine. They're going to be in the room. They're going to be they're going to be having conversations with your sister. Now she may or may not remember them. It's going to go okay. It's going to be good. It's going to have a good outcome, but a little bit longer of a recovery than she thinks. She might be thinking she's going to bounce right back, or it's going to be easy. But there's going to be she needs to follow the doctor's orders exactly after the surgery. Otherwise, there might be a complication, and it might take a little bit longer. Either way, it's going to take her longer to recover than she thinks. Okay, and she is going to have the orders. She will have a complication. Okay, and she is going to be fine though. Everything will work out. The complication will not be big. Don't worry about that. It's not anything that will be. It will just make it even longer. It'll set her back. So make sure she knows. Follow the doctor's orders to a T. And to, it might take a little bit longer than she's thinking. Like, sometimes the doctor will say, oh, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks or, about 8 weeks. And we think, no, I'm going to be good in 2 weeks. Nope, that's not going to be the case. She's not going to bounce back as quickly as she thinks she would from this, okay? Okay. Chandra. Sandra. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was an L and not an H. How to nurture my spiritual path. Okay, Sandra, to nurture your spiritual path, just listen to your inner voice. Stop the message I'm hearing from you, and this may be coming from your grandparents. Stop listening to what everybody else is saying or thinking, or just listen to your inner voice. Don't do, okay, thank you very much. Yeah, it's them. They're here. Don't do things because you think you should. Don't do things because it's what people expect from you. Don't stay with people, family, friends, partners, because it's what you're supposed to do. Okay? I'm going to tell you, you can't go up a mountain pulling the whole village with you. Oh, I've never heard that before. You cannot go up the mountain pulling the whole village with you. If you want to get to you know what? For you, everybody listening, a spiritual journey is a freaking lonely journey at times. And don't let that, if you're afraid of spending a little time by yourself, heal that. Figure that poop out. Don't be afraid to let somebody go. I don't care who they are in your life. I don't care. If you're afraid to let somebody, you are not here to appease other people. You are here for you, for your journey. And that doesn't mean pee on everybody else or poo on everybody else. That means you live your life in accordance to what is inside of you and what you want and how you can best serve yourself, because when you are serving yourself, you are serving others. Okay? If there's someone, and I don't know why they're telling you this, but apparently there's a really important, I don't know if it's a partner, if it's a family member, if it's a friend, if it's a coworker or a job. The only thing I know is that right now what they want to say to you is situations or with people that are bringing you down. And then that song, the first song of the show, Don't Bring Me Down. I don't have musical abilities, but that song is coming on. I think it's called Bruce. Don't Bring Me Down. I don't know. I don't know why they try to have me sing. Maybe that's the comic relief of the show. Not really sure. But if there's somebody in your life that is dimming your light, yeah, move that. We can't swear on the show. Move that person. My little brother, who is 39 and has Downs, when we drive in the car, he always wants me to blare this one song, and it's from the DVD, for those of you who still know what one of those are, Cradle to the Grave, and it says, move, beep, get out the way, get out the way. He just loves that song, and when we're driving, he wants that blaring, and I don't care. I'll play it for him all the time. But that's kind of the message I'm getting for you. Move, beep, get out the way, because you cannot fix or reach your goal while you are trying to appease the masses or the asses. Okay, so apparently they're just going to make me swear on the show today. I'm okay with that, too. If the word booty, if swearing offends you, there's nothing I can do about that. It's an adult show. So what I'm going to say is you, Chandra, just just M and FN, nail it. Just nail it. Nail you. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop worrying about she said, he said, we didn't do, and nail it. That's it. It's like the Chandra show right now. And that doesn't mean you just, like, flip everybody off, and not everybody, but if somebody, and I get the feeling that there's somebody in your life that you know, you know, oh, I don't like pointing at people and doing this, but Spirit is like, Chandra, you know you should have, and this is not a statement I would make, done, been, gone from this person way long ago. And for whatever reason you haven't, I'm not judging you, okay? But they're saying your spiritual growth depends on your personal joy and happiness. If you don't have that personal joy and happiness, it's very difficult to grow your spirit. Some people will say spiritual growth can come with suffering. I'm going to say if there's two ways to get there, let's take the happy elevator, right? But if we want to be in that place where our spirit is shining and flying, we can't be in that place where we are downtrodden, the message that I'm getting. Okay? They don't coexist. You're either happy and flying or you're not. And yeah, from moment to moment we can go back and forth. However, if there's one particular person that keeps bringing this, then and whether it's, I don't know who this person is in your life, but let it go. I'm going to check in on Jay. Hopefully I still have Blog Talk here. Let's see if I can get, hey Jay, how are you? Maybe I'll call you. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I was just resting, so.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, there's been a lot of clearings done through the show, so.
Yeah.
Jay, I have to re-listen to the beginning of this show every day to get that clearing for, just being clear. Because I'm going to do it again because I see that there's still some stuff going on with you that's kind of not completely cleared out yet, okay? And I want it to be completely cleared out. It should keep working on you throughout the rest of the day, but we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. Jay, I'm going to thank you for calling in again, and I'm so sorry for everything you've been going through. Don't let the world get you. You got to go get this world. We can't get so wrapped up in what's going on that we forget our freedom and our flight. Not our fight, but our flight. We're here to fly. We're here to be us at the end of the day. So whatever's going on with other people, we have to say that's their journey, that's their path. There's nothing I can do about that. I can only, we think we have so much control in this world. Try not to go to the bathroom when you have to go to the bathroom. Try to hold your breath. Those two things right there will tell you we have no control. We can't even control our bodily functions, let alone what anybody else thinks does or how they behave. So we just have to be in that space where we're allowing the flow, knowing we're divinely protected. Okay, love?
Okay.
And thank you so much for calling in, and I will be praying for you and for you to be in a much better place, okay?
All righty. I'm
okay.
grateful for that. Thank you.
Of course, absolutely my pleasure. Should I take one more caller on Blog Talk? Okay, let me go to 270. Hey, 270, how are you today? Let's see if I can
pretty
get
good. How are you?
Excellent. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joy, Kentucky.
Okay. How can I help you?
I wanted to connect.
Energy right away.
Thank you. I wanted to connect with my grandmother, Minnie.
Okay. In the end, your grandmother was much thinner, right? She had lost some weight?
I don't believe that she was. She was kind of curvy.
Okay. This woman, somebody just stepped in. Okay, so I know I've connected with I think I've connected with your grandmother in the past. Somebody just came in first, and I'm getting goosebumps on this one. I'm so happy I took your call because I think it was really debating if I could, if I would have time for another call, but then they were like, do it, just do it, take the call. So this woman who stepped in is she's older. She's old, an older woman, and she could be a grandmother or an aunt, a grandmother on the other side or an aunt, and she's very thin. It's like my mom used to be very healthy. Her body used to be very healthy, and then toward the end, she lost so much weight. She was down to like, I think, 70 pounds at one point. And I feel like this woman was a very healthy weight at some point, but she's here, and she is thinner, much thinner, and older. So
that would be my great-grandmother, Benny.
She could be, but she's stepping in today. She wants to tell you. I love when they start that way. She wants to tell you. Okay, let's see what she wants to tell you today. She wants to tell you that you are so I have to ask you a question. Are you she came in to tell you to move ahead. To keep going, to move ahead. So the biggest thing I'm getting out of this, and if I'm guessing, and I am, this has something to do with work or education. So if you are wanting to go back to school or expand your education or do something that will put you ahead at work, she's saying, do it now, do it now, do it now. Now is the time. Don't wait. She's also saying that you have been given every it's all there for you. If doing this, it's all there for you, and it's all gonna open wide up for you if you do this. And there's not a consensus of you should do it in this area or that area. It's more like just do it. Just now is the time. Go for it. Don't procrastinate. Whatever this is, this next venture, chapter, whatever you want to call it, get on it now. Now's the time. Don't wait because everything is kind of in alignment right now. And you might not see the way that all of this is going to play out, but it is going to play out. It is going to work out, and it's going to work out the best for you. I hope this makes sense to you.
It really, really does. I've been wanting to manifest not working for anybody else but myself with me making candles. Like I want to resign from my job, so absolutely.
I love that. So one of the things, it's all, So I don't mean this the way it's going to sound, but it's going to sound in a certain way. They are saying take a little marketing course. Okay, so that's the training. That's the it doesn't have to be a full on degree, but they're saying just like, for example, go to YouTube or Google best marketing techniques right now, and I would tell you don't do a certain something, but I'll probably get kicked off their page if I do that. You don't need to pay to boost anything. Just have to be natural and organic. Most people just skip over ads anyway, okay? That's not the marketing technique. But what they're saying is go for it. Like, just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And they're saying have the intention that your ancestors or loved ones will get you in front of the people that will get your candles in front of the people that will love them. Okay? So oftentimes people say to me, I don't even know how your page popped up on my thing. Like, all of a sudden your page was there, and I just felt like I needed to call you. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was probably, an angel, a loved one, whatever, on your side bringing you to me. Just have that intention, because they're ready to work on the other side to help you and to get you where you need to be with this. Okay, love? Okay, definitely. Perfect. And of course they want to say they love you, they're with you, and that they are going to be, like, they're just showing me they're going to be pushing you ahead. Don't back down. Be strong. Have faith in yourself. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much for calling in today. Thank you. I love it. Oh, me too. Thank you. Okay. I am going to say thank you to everybody who has watched the show today, whether it was on WSCS, Rude Rangers TV, or their app, or on YouTube. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you so much. I know people say that, but you don't even know, after I have callers or the people I didn't get to, I go through the week and I think about you guys, and I do clearings for you guys, and I'm probably as invested in you guys as you are here in this little moment that we're sharing together. Listen, you have one life. If we believe in past life, future life, it doesn't matter. This is your life. Make your life what you want it to be. Get out there. Go. Do. Have the life you want. You create the miracles in your life with your belief system. So believe in you the way you believe in other people. Believe in you and love you the way you do other people. And trust me, you will accomplish things you never thought possible. It's not what you want to do that is stopping you. It's if you believe you can do what you want to do. If you believe you're capable of that. If you believe this, believe in you the way you believe in others. And let me just quickly say, there are a lot of people out there running businesses that had no idea when they started what they were going to do. Thank you again. Have an amazing week. Until next Monday at noon, go make the miracles in your life.